Just let me be who I am. It's what you really need to understand. So I try so hard for the pain to go away. And it's torturing me. I can't break free. So I try and try, but just can't get it out. This silent scream. Actually, I have my hair done in the goofiest way. I'm thinking if I have... So I have like pigtails, but like buns. I don't know what that's called. Like buns of pigtails. Just because I feel like... Wait. My face. My body. What's going on? What's going on? Why am I sideways? That's crazy. Vinky! Hi! How you doing? Are you at work today? Do you work do you work the same schedule every week? But I cry and cry, but just can't get it out. The silent scream. I forgot my password. This is why I'm like unhackable, because I don't even remember my password. Okay. Whew. Muscle memory. You're not at work today, okay? Or you don't have a consistent schedule. I'm just gonna assume that it's not work today. I know you're putting pressure on me. You're trying to give me harm. You're the reason why I feel so lonely. Even though you hold me in your arms. Oh no, my voice is... Okay, good. Alright. For some reason, my camera is like... They're tracking my body weird. Maybe... There was an update recently for the software I use, XArm Animator. So I wonder if... updating it would help my screen. I also want to get a bigger webcam one day, just because I feel like more range would help. But it's honestly bottom priority. How is everyone today? You work the same schedule, free on Sunday and Monday. Ooh. I'm free Saturday and Sunday, but then I have to do errands, you know, go shopping and all that stuff. And I feel the storm rising inside of me. Don't you feel that our worlds collide? It's getting harder to breathe. It hurts deep inside. Is YouTube running? Do you guys see the screen? I assume you do, because Vinky came in. So, and thank you so much for redeeming first and second. I only see second was redeemed. Yeah, nobody redeemed first. Captain, you could have took first. But thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. Type. So put your best face on. Everybody pretend you love this song. Everybody. I actually think a new season came out today. I have a few things to talk about. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Firefox really quickly. I won't talk about it too long, but it's something that I noticed that was posted like 2 days ago or something. And I was holding on to it to talk about it today when people who play AFK Journey are here. So this is... Oh wait, why did I open this on Chrome and not Firefox? So I use Firefox when I stream just because, one, it's pretty superior. Now that I think about it, it's pretty superior. But also it saves energy like and resources. You have a fever? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better sooner rather than later. So I saw this post on Twitter. Oh, look! It's an AFK Journey box. So it has a Pandora tumbler. I can't really point. Like when it goes there, it's like off screen. But there's a Pandora tumbler. There is like a pop-up book. That's so cute. That's my favorite thing. And then the box itself is kind of cute too. There's also like a letter over here and a banknote above the tumbler. So it looks so good. But unfortunately, it is not you just buy it. But honestly, this is kind of fun too because it's a giveaway. So it's free. It's free. So if you want to, all you have to do to... I wonder if I can... I know Twitter is telling me to like log in. But let me see if they... Let me show what it is. What's going on? Why is this popping up and not... Huh? This is old stuff. Like this is from 2024. 2024. Oh, they want me... Okay, let me get the direct link to the actual post that you should like post. Because it shows you how to enter the giveaway. Yep, it's right here. It's getting harder to breathe. It hurts deep inside. So it's an exclusive collector's box for our cherished Magisters of Vesperia. A magic notebook from Cassidy that captures every adventure of your journey. A timeless gala exclusive banknote featuring the heroes who've journeyed with you through Vesperia. A Pandora-themed insulated tumbler keeping you cool this summer while you're on your journey. Dear Magister, thank you so much for your continued support and companionship. Now we invite you to share your most unforgettable seasonal memory in the comments along with your UID, your user ID, to win this gift box. To enter, comment your favorite seasonal memory and include your UID. And this is going to be up till the 18th. And this is happening in multiple regions. So I know like Korea has one as well. Maybe Japan will have one. I don't know. The winners will randomly select lucky magisters to receive the exclusive collector's box. Winners will be announced via in-game mail directly to the winners. Let's keep creating cherished memories on the journey ahead. Oh, I hope we win. You know, I hope everybody who enters wins. So there's 41 entries so far. This was announced like yesterday and today. So that's all the talking we'll do about it. Join if you want to. I know I joined. I have a lot of like happy memories with AFK Journey. Along with the people that I've met here, and also the game itself. So thank you so much for being a part of my AFK journey. And let's go ahead and get started in the game. I do think we have a new season, so that's really good. Yes. And I'm logging in every day now so I can stay the guild leader. I'm scared about it. But let's go ahead and get started. So we have, I wonder if new story updated. Yes, we have new story. Oh, thank you. Yes. Should we do Aspiring Minstrel just so that we can do it and then beat all the side quests up until this point? But we get to meet Evie again. I don't know if I trust Evie. Like, Evie's kind of suspicious. Remember? She was like that blue-haired person, if I remember correctly. She was like the blue-haired person who actually told us to go over here. Oh, is she the new envoy? So she's the person that they sent here. Okay, I get it. I get it. Hi, Princess. Welcome in. How are you? Just let me be. Wings of Dawn. This is Cassidy's no magic notebook. Talk to Evie. You're not Evie. Whenever I think of Evie, I think of two things. First, the witch from Paladins. She was like a blue-haired like ice witch. And then also Evie the Pokemon. It's been a while, Magister. Return in Moonlight.
Has fully recovered. I've read his report and the letter you wrote.
Can you guys hear that very well? I'm actually going to raise it for me because I don't hear it very well. But if you want it louder as well on different platforms, I just realized I'm not live on TikTok. I actually need to go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. But I can raise it for you guys as well if the music is not loud enough. I want it to be loud for me.
Not only did you calm the crisis here, but now it's opened up new possibilities for the Empire. My employer was thoroughly impressed, and so am I.
How does my voice compare? Okay, I'm kind of loud, but honestly, that's fine. Right? Do you guys think it? I can hear the game when I put it to my phone. No need for your nice words. It was an honor to work with you. It was not an honor to work with her. In fact, we did not work together at all. You were back cozy in the mainland. So I'm gonna say no need for your kind words.
Apologies if I offended you.
Loki, you kind of did.
Loved praise and acclaim, but it seems you did what you did because it was the right thing to do. And for that, I commend you.
Okay. I don't know. Why am I so suspicious of her? She actually hasn't done anything wrong. So let me chill. Let me chill. Let me give her the benefit of the doubt. She just looks suspicious to me. And the way that we met her was kind of suspicious, in my opinion. But let me chill. Because I don't know who her employer is. Like, why is she walking around my employer? Who employed you?
Before we continue, let me explain the purpose of my visit first.
Okay, let me give you a chance. I'm gonna, like, hold my breath. We're gonna give her a chance.
As a delegate of the Empire and a personal representative of my employer,
Who is your
I
employer?
take over all administrative management of Brimstone Village. Also, I need to reassess the current situation in Brimstone Village based on your report.
Okay, okay.
That's not to say we don't trust you, Magister Merlin,
No, I get it. I get it.
but it's because of our own requirements.
Like, she didn't have to say it like that, but doesn't it sound suspicious? Like, am I the only one? You don't need to sugarcoat things.
No, it is better to be clear, so there's mutual trust between us. I reiterate that I fully trust you and General Hogan.
Okay.
However, I also need to judge the facts here with my own eyes, so I may need to conduct my own investigation of everything.
That's 100% fine. I expect that.
Understanding of the situation will help with future analysis and strategic decisions going forward. The Empire's policy toward Brimstone Village may also change.
That's sure.
My employer also needs other perspectives to get a complete picture of what happened here.
Okay. Should we talk to the other delegate? To their delegates?
Directly? Alright, let's do that.
Are you two done talking, Magister? Hammy and Chippy have a bunch of things we want to tell you.
Aww. We still have things to deal with. Let's find time to chat later. I'm gonna say we have...
Alright. Let's get this done first, but make some time for us later.
Hi, Dime! There can only be one Highlander. Highlander? What are you referring to? Like... It reminds me of... What is that one meme? What is that... I forgot what it was. I'll have to come back to that. Follow me. Follow me. I'm sorry. I sing that song way too much, but it's because I hear the words follow me too often. Who actually sings Follow Me? Hey Google. Who sings Follow Me, the Five Nights at Freddy's song? Tryhard Ninja. Okay, yeah, I like him. There's one Five Nights at Freddy's song creator I do not support anymore, so I try not to sing any of his songs. Literally Highlander, that's the name of the show. Was it? That's embarrassing. I know what you're talking about then. Hey, and the envoy lady. You two should talk.
All right.
Is it the Survive the Night guy? As long as so scary. Hey Google. Who wrote Survive the Night, Five Nights at Freddy's? Who wrote Survive the Night, Five Nights at Freddy's? Yes, it's him I don't support. I won't get into it, but I try not to sing his songs anymore. Alright, let me okay, she actually already read that, so I don't need to read it again.
To meet you, Miss Amy. General Hogan and Magister Merlin have already told me about you. You're a technological genius
Yeah.
that are ahead of your time.
Hello! I'm gonna call you B. But yeah, Slayer, there is a lot of controversy with that guy. I don't know if it's true or not, but for me, for my own, like, ease and my own conscience, I just rather not.
Moreover, it was with your assistance that General Hogan was able to escape safely.
That was nothing. Oh, here. Let me introduce you to Hyla, the person now in charge of Brimstone Village.
Veiny is so cute. Like, I just love Veiny.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam Envoy. I heard that you're interested in our newly developed materials and processes. I'll show you around.
Hand pickups.
Introduce you to what we've been up to.
Let me try to breathe. I'm not a fish. Okay? I'm not a fish. What's the haps? What's the haps? What does that mean? Shishomuru! Shishomuru! Welcome in! What's my favorite animal? My favorite animal is my cat, Lizzie. But if we're not including my specific cat, it would be monkeys. Specifically, spider monkeys. But I also really like cotton top tamarins. They're very cute. The Spider-Man. Oh, and capuchin! Capuchin monkeys, they're cute too. I love capuchins and they're so intelligent. Spider monkeys have prehensile tails though, and I think that's really cool. I think capuchins have prehensile tails too. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it, princess.
Greetings. I've heard of you. You're the weapons expert in Brimstone Village and a renowned blacksmith.
Okay.
When you were still accepting private commissions, any sort of your craft and your signature was beyond valuable.
She has like a lot of fluffy words. You know what I mean?
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. You can just call me Evie. Is it okay if I refer to you two by your names?
Go ahead, Evie. So, is there anything you want to check out?
I don't know if she sets me off because she's so kind and I'm just confused about why she's so kind and so mysterious. Like, she's mysterious and kind. So it makes me think, like, are you, like, love bombing me? Like, is that what's happening? Is it you're trying to understand what makes me happy so that you can manipulate me? Or is she really just nice? You know? Is she really just, like, an FBI member? She, you know, she has to be secretive, but she's a nice person? Because that's possible. So I'm just, like, I still don't, like, I'm just gonna give her a chance. And it's the ahoge too, because the ahoge normally symbolizes innocence, but sometimes in media they do it to try to like trick you. You know what I mean? Like, they'll do it to be like against the archetype, and that's kind of like also common, especially with the ahoge thing. Like, really look at media and then see who are the most innocent characters, especially like in anime. They almost always have an ahoge. If you don't, like, I'm serious, like, it's a popular archetype. It's like the lotus symbolism. Lotus symbolizes purity and innocence and like good, like everything good. But sometimes the white lotus is given to evil characters who pretend to be good. So it's the same thing with ahoge.
Don't worry about it. Just tell us and we'll do our best to assist.
Hello! Welcome in, daughter. What's your favorite animal, Kirby? And you too, Loka. How you do? It feels crazy to call you Loka. Living la vida loca. Evie, Zany, and Hyla are chatting off to the side, sunlight dancing on their focused expressions. Looks like a perfect time to catch up with Chippy and Hammy. Talk to Chippy. I am actually very happy to talk to my hamsters. They're so precious. We've missed you so much, Magister. No, I wish I could hug them. You're hungry. Give me food. LOL. Here. Let me give you a cookie. 1 second. Here. I can provide you a cookie. Let me find it really quickly. Follow me, and then you'll see. Where's the cookie option? Where did you guys see that? I literally do not see it. Cookie, there it is. And hello, Dennis. Welcome in. Do you like potatoes? Potato. Here is the cookie. This is for you. This is for you, Loka. And I'm doing amazing. And thank you so much for sharing the live. I appreciate that. Follow me. Then you see. You know, there's a parody song of, do you know the song King? I forgot. This left side, right side, da 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 da, pa 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 da 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 da. It's I think a Teto song, Vocaloid Teto, and there's a parody of her singing Potato. It is so funny. I love it. It's like big size, small size, da 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 pa. Pa 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 potato. So funny. Where's my cookie? I gave it to you. Did you eat it already?
Yes, you briefly mentioned a few things in your letter to General Hogan, but it was too short. Can you give us a full, detailed account of what happened?
Maybe. Felly's murder. So the dragon eggs. The queen of the assail. I'm gonna go in order.
Oh, that Alara is despicable. How could she hurt Felly?
Why do I find it kind of funny that Hammy is upset, but not like shocked or sad, like not crying or anything.
That's
It's crazy because basically we we like literally aided in her essential murder. So it's crazy seeing a cute little hamster going, yeah, she deserves to get murdered, basically. We're gonna fight the mommy of the dragons? Not tonight. We already got rid of her. We literally ended her. Oh, well, not the dragon. We got rid of the assail queen. So the dragon eggs.
I believe dragons actually exist. What's worse is that they suffered so much. Oh, Shippy can't tell which is worse, dragons or dwarves.
The queen of the assail.
Was Queen Saralith a bad person or a good person? This story is
No, she's a bad person. I don't know why we got confused in that. She literally murdered... What's his name? Sage Tasso? She literally murdered Sage Tasso, enabled Valara, essentially, by extension, killed Feli, you know? So dragons have a mommy? Yeah, there is a dragon mommy. The great dragon.
I don't think it's possible to judge her as good or bad. Not everything is black or white.
I guess it's true, but I think in this specific case, Saralith was a terrible queen. I can't even think of one good thing she did. Like, not one good thing. Like, she lied to everybody so that they live underground and serve her. She manipulated, like, at least the 3 leaders. She was fully planning to kill Valara if she stepped out of line. She didn't in the end. Valara ended up being super loyal, but... And then she, like, even her own son was kind of, like, sacrificed. Like, I don't think there's a good part of her. I think the citizens of South Oran thought she was good. They thought that way, of course. Just like they thought Valara was good, but she wasn't good. The assails passed. Another thing to think about too is that they were so aggressive against Valara. Like, she got what she deserved, but who enabled her? Like, who gave her that power? Who never took that power from her? And who, like, encouraged her to behave that way? The queen. She was handpicked. One of only, like, 3. One by blood, Ravion. Whatever his Fedor. And then Valara. There was only 3 of the, like, Exarch. I forgot what they were called, but... No, if you blame Valara, if you don't like Valara, you don't like Saralith either, because she enabled that. The assail passed.
I guess that the assail came from the Dark Forest. I didn't expect there was such a complicated history behind everything.
Now, I do think we should... Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. That's what this box on my head is. I do think there is something to think about, though. Like, if you believe... Right? There... Yeah, the box is because of a follow. Follow me. Follow me. Follow, follow, follow. Okay, let me focus. But yes, it's only 1 per follow, okay? Please don't follow multiple times. Hi, it's me, Dennis from TikTok, but you can just call me Dozy when I'm on Twitch. That's A-okay. Dozy and Dennis. They're both the same person. I kind of like how they fit. You know, like Dozy and Dennis. They feel like they feel related, you know, like 2 sides of the same coin, so I like the wordplay. I'm not going to follow you. That is scary. LOL, that's crazy. That's okay though. Hello, I'm the Warlord Gaming. I lost my other account. I see, what happened? I mean, I guess you lost it. Did you like lose the password, or did something happen that you accidentally got banned or something? Because I've seen that a couple of times. iPad went out. Ooh, that happens. But at least you didn't lose the account, right? Like, not for real, for real. Are they still cursed? I forgot that. I thought we could, like, purify them.
There has to be another way.
We did.
Although the Magister can use the Sylvan Tendril to lift the curse of a single person, it will be difficult to lift the curse of everyone in South Florida.
It won't be difficult. It will be time-consuming. So we can... Thank you so much for the bonk. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the hydrate. Oh, also another thing to note about the bakery check-in. Why did I get scared? I flinched while opening this Coke. But I won't mention it. Just because I want that to be kind of like, if you want to like silently support, that is A-okay. I lost it for real, for real. No! I'm sorry, I hope you get it back. Here, I drink a little bit of Coke. This is Mandalorian themed Coke. No, not Mandalorian, just Star Wars. Star Wars in general. I don't think it's Mandalorian specific.
And we still have problems in Brimstone Village. Chippy's head hurts.
I want Chippy's hair fluff. I think that, like, not hair fluff, the helmet fluff.
Don't worry, Chippy.
Should I hold Chammy?
All the problems in Brimstone Village. Let's check the situation first.
She's on my, Hemi is on my dresser. So I moved her again. So she was closer to my bed and to my, like, setup on my computer. But that time she jump scared me. I moved her to the side.
Yes, but why is Evie's attitude towards Zany and Hyla different from the Magister? She treats the Magister all polite and proper while being all friendly and familiar with Zany and Hyla.
That shouldn't be so confusing, Chippy. Everybody treats everybody else differently. Especially, like, with me, the Magister, who literally, like, saved the world multiple times, who is in direct service of the Lightbearer Empire. Of course they're gonna speak to me a little bit more polite and proper. I think it's very, very normal to speak friendly to people who are, like, the same age range as you. Like, I would never talk to, like, a grandma and then just be like, call her first name. I think that's so rude, so disrespectful. You refer to them, like, with their title or with Miss or Mr. Fun fact, I'm going to start. Oh! Congrats. Are you gonna share? Are you gonna share your creations? Gumby the Clay Boy. I have him. I have a little Gumby. I love him. I don't think I've ever watched the show, but I have a little Gumby.
Because the Magister is already on the Empire's side. She just needs to show the proper respect and get things moving forward. Like a coworker from a different bureau.
Exactly, Hammy.
Dwarves in Brimstone Village could be considered her opponents in
You're a good boy?
She needs to put on a smile and butter the
Oh, of course you're a good boy. It took me a second. Of course. My son. I have Gumby from the last show ever made. Nice. I have I don't know anything about my Gumby, but my Gumby is like a few inches big. Like, he's pretty small. Like, I guess I would say the same size as a phone, so maybe like 8 inches. I don't know. Yippee! And he's like movable. So like if I wanted to move it, it's like he has a little armature inside of him so that you can like move his arms around. He's very cute. Always said you were the smart one. I would never say that. Because that's implying there's a stupid one. And that would be implying that Chippy's the dumb one. I'm just gonna say exactly.
Well, I've always watched the Magister handle these situations with ease.
Wouldn't it be so cute to like puff their faces? I really want to hold my Hammy doll now. Because
But Chippy doesn't think that Zany and Hyla consider Evie their enemy or anything like that. With just a few words, they're treating her like a true friend.
I think that's normal. Like, you should treat everyone with kindness and respect when you first meet them, because you don't know anything about them. The very first version of Gumby and Poke, where they first met and had a set made, where the rare and none were ever sold since I first came out. I see. Since it first came out, I see.
Well, dwarves are straightforward. Hyla is a very professional and technical individual. She probably has no idea what's going on. However, Zany could be hiding her true feelings.
That's possible.
In short, we need to keep our wits about us. I think Zany should gain the upper hand during negotiations.
Thank you, Hammy.
If that happens, Evie may ask us for help.
I just simply will not side with Evie. Personally, like, because I don't know her. I know Zany. Sorry to bother you again. I think I could like Evie. I just need to know a little bit more about her, because right now I'm suspicious. I'm always suspicious.
Apologies for getting caught up with the two ladies over there.
Right on cue.
Zany shared some fascinating insights into Brimstone Village's current operations and its key mineral veins. I suggested we visit the mines together for a closer look.
You know what's interesting? I once heard that saying apologies or apologize that term can come off as disrespectful to some people. Do you guys agree? Some people say don't apologize, say sorry. And some people say don't say sorry, apologize. To me, the words sorry and apologize are the same thing. But now, some people treat apologize seriously. Like, I really apologize. I didn't mean to eat the last cookie or something. And then that's like a serious apology. But some people think sorry is like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. Like, it comes off as insincere. So apology should be used. Some people say that. And then some people say that apology sounds cold, distant. Like, you don't mean it. Like, you don't want to be a part of that conversation anymore. Like, I apologize. Like, what else? What else do you want? Kind of thing. But if you hang to have the 1990s version of Gummy, characters as well as Gumby's sister Minga only appeared in a multi-pack that comes with Gummy, Pocky, Pickle, Goo, and Minga. I only have Gumby. So I might have had a little set. Maybe. But I lost all of them except for Gumby.
You should be more familiar with the situation here in the village. Do you think you can help investigate this side of things?
I'm already biased, to be honest. What do you want me to investigate? Of course. I'm gonna say of course.
Thank you for your assistance. Here are some things that need confirming.
My Gumby is very, very old. So it was probably from the 90s, to be honest. It would have been late 90s or like early 2000. Something like that. Because I've had that Gumby for a while. But I only have Gumby.
First, how did
What's up, hey Mike?
past events, the resurrection of a god, and the betrayal of the Empire, have their sentiments softened or soured with time?
You know, Mike, I always think about you. You must be very tall, right? Because if I'm that short to you, you must be tall, right? Can you touch the clouds?
Second, have the primary forging materials truly been replaced?
But how are
with
you?
names? Or is that merely a convenient tale to veil the truth?
You know what? I kind of want to trust Evie. Like, I think Evie's a good person. I think I just gave her a bad, like, start at first.
Third, both Zany and Hyla have spoken of recent attacks on the village. Do these assaults stem from outside forces, or are they orchestrated from within?
To most people, they do seem to be different. As an example, if someone is to lose a family member, if you say sorry for your loss, that's respectful because you feel sympathy for the person. What did I miss? Hopefully not much. But Wilden, I'm happy to see you here now. And yeah, I don't understand the difference between, especially in that example, sorry for your loss. Some people see that as respectful, but if you say, I apologize for your loss or something like that, people are like, did you kill them? Like, why would you say it like that? For me, it's the same word. What's the air? Mike, that's crazy. What's the air like in an under 5 foot oxygen area? You know what? It is great out here. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm serious. It is pretty great. I don't know, if you're to say I apologize for a loss, they may take it as you did something right. I've seen that before. I think I saw a TikTok about that before, and then it was like a horror movie. They said, oh, I apologize, or something like that, like apologize. My apologies. Like, my apologies, I think they said. Ah, return to moonlight at last. Yes! Recent attacks?
Yes. During our talk about the village's defenses, they mentioned a troubling rise in unexplained attacks.
One thing I do like is I like her general, like, silhouette. I like her high-waisted pants. I don't know, I feel like they look very cute, and they do work for her figure. You know what I mean? Like, they look good.
I mean no offense in doubting them. Yet in Savannah, it was not uncommon for merchants or nobles under scrutiny to employ such ploys, crafting misfortune to stir sympathy. Which is why your insight is vital. Should these claims be true, we stand ready to offer help without delay.
Leave it to me. Who's your favorite character so far? In AFK Journey, Ludovic and Florabelle are my favorites.
Is good enough for me. I'm leaving this in your
But Zany is kind of climbing the ranks. You know, I really like Zany. I think she's cute. She's funny. She's sassy. She's realistic. Evie has me all types of suspicious. Like, every time I see her, she rings some sort of red flag, but she's done nothing wrong. Like, realistically, she's done nothing wrong, so I need to chill. Like, I really need to chill. Yeah, so Ludovic, Floribel, Zany are definitely at the top. I really like Princess Yelena too. I feel so sad about what happened to her. But it's the best ending. Like, I don't want her to come back. Like, I don't want her resurrected. I want her to just be in peace. How about you, Mike? Who's your favorite?
She says she trusts Amy and Hyla, but she still
And what do you mean this is gonna be good?
She claims to believe in the Magister, yet invokes General Hogan's name for assurances.
I don't think it's necessarily bad to be, I do feel like Evie's evil, Mike. I really do feel that. Like, I don't know. Like, she just seems suspicious and she doesn't clarify anything. I feel like she only gives you what you need to know at that time. I don't necessarily think it's bad to distrust people. Like, I'm not, like, what Hammy's saying right here, I don't necessarily have an issue with. Like, she says she trusts Zany and Hyla, but still doubts them. You can trust somebody, but have doubts. You know what I mean? Like, for example, I trust my coworker to make the meals I deliver to the customers right, for example. I trust my coworker. But at the same time, I have doubts that if I needed them, that they would come pick me up to go to work together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can trust someone and have doubts at the same time. You can talk with someone and be like, okay, they don't mean harm, but they can not necessarily agree with you. Like, for example, I don't know. They could want what is best for you, but they don't necessarily have all the information to know what is actually best. You know what I mean? So two things can be true. And she claims to believe the Magister, yet invokes General Hogan's name for assurances. I don't necessarily have a problem with that.
In Hollystone and on the way here, Evie was very nice to us. Why does she sound so sinister when
You Chippy. Oh, okay, thank you. We're all suspicious. I'm glad we're all a little suspicious. I never believed her. Like, I never liked her. You can go back when this season started. I was already suspicious of Evie the moment we've seen her. But I'm glad that Chippy and Hammy are at least like here, like, what's going on? That is validating, because if the characters don't like her,
Not everyone is a pure-hearted idiot like you, Chippy.
dang, Hammy.
Oh, Savannah and its nobles are really scary.
We still have work to do.
That's true. And it feels like we're working for free again.
Oh. Come on, Magister. Let's go check on the village. Talk to these people. Check the minerals. Investigate the site. The scene of the attack that Evie mentioned. Is this the place? Old minecart. Dun 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 dun. I like Brutus's half fatherly half. Try talking to him after Elsa and Soren passed his trial of souls. Oh, interesting. What did he say there? I'm curious. Because I don't remember that part. In fact, I have a pretty... Oh, wait. Brutus. Yeah, Brutus is great. I like Brutus. I mean, I don't necessarily, like, adore him, but I knew he threw the match for Soren. And I appreciate that. Hey, J Sizzle! Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. A shattered minecart lies abandoned. Oh! Thank you so much for the manga. I appreciate it. A shattered minecart. Thank you so much for the manga. I appreciate it. And for the head pad, I really like those. And thank you so much for the cookie. Let's eat it together. Here it is. This is my glucose. Just wondering, did you have any plans for something like 1K followers? Not necessarily, but that helps me reach, that helps me stay monetized. Not monetized, but it allows me to continue being live because, TikTok, when I got the when I got the access to go live, they said that I have to hit 1,000 followers to keep it. So that's what I'm trying to do over there right now. That's why that's my goal. But during a flight of stairs, that'd be crazy. I don't think I can do that. But I am planning to do a giveaway on my birthday, so the 28th. So do stick around for that. That's going to be a Thursday. That's going to be a Mabinogi day. And hopefully we'll do a cute little giveaway. It'll probably be something from my merch shop, like a shirt or a mouse pad or... what else do I have? Like stickers. There's stuff on there. I'll probably do a poll to see what you guys want and then give that to you. And I'm doing amazing. Obama, how you doing? Welcome back. Wait, you just reminded me of my birthday tomorrow. Oh my gosh, happy birthday, Mike. Well, happy early birthday. Yeah, ask Brutus if he was holding back after the trial. I loved his answer. You can see it in the recaps. Thank you for letting me know. Soap. Soap! I actually don't have a soap. I actually used to make soap, but I don't make soap anymore. A shattered minecart lies abandoned on the mountain road, its wheels splintered and its wooden frame strewn across the rocky ground. Minerals and scattered debris lay tangled in the thick grass, while the chaotic footprints traced the frantic path of those who had fled. Oh, going to Universal? Take me with you, Mike. I want to go to, what is it called? Epic Universe? I want to go so bad. I want to go. But do you live in Florida if you can just go to Universal? Wait, whose birthday is tomorrow? It's Mike over on TikTok. Bummer. Aww. I do have candles. If you want, I can buy you a candle. Orlando's an hour away. Hey, take me with you. I want to go to Universal and Disney so bad again. But I want to go to Universal more than Disney because Disney's kind of irritating me these days. You're getting happy birthdays from Twitch, Mike. You're getting happy birthdays. As the sunlight filters through, a strange glimmer suddenly catches your eye from within the grass. Its uniquely shaped scale. I would take you, but you don't meet the high. Crazy, Mike. Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. I started flying. See, I can fly. I can make it. There's still 24 days until my birthday. 24 days? Obama! What's your birthday? Is it the 28th? Because my birthday is also the 28th. If yours is the 28th. You feel a flicker of recognition as you see the scale. It's time to tip the scales. That's what I think of. As you pick it up, turning it into your hand, your thoughts drift, trying to recall where you've seen it before. My birthday is August 28th. Hey, me too! I'm gonna be doing a giveaway on that day, so hopefully you'll be there and maybe you can get a birthday gift. I don't know. I can only afford like one thing, but you know, if you win the giveaway, it'll be random. But either way, I hope your day is filled with beauty. And you best believe I'll remember that birthday. Because it's my birthday. How am I going to forget a birthday twin? You're right. I kind of got sidetracked and started picking up the gold on the side of the roads. Villager Rugen. Life ain't bad, I guess.
Oh, I remember you. You're that mage from the Empire. The one who's friends with Zany.
I'm always friends with Zany. What are the odds, right? We have a few questions. Oh, thank you so much for the head pat. I appreciate it. Avarice! We have a few questions. How have you been lately? I don't like necessarily... How do you guys like to approach conversations? Personally, when I start a conversation, I try not to do formalities. Unless that's the purpose of the thing. You know, the meeting. I don't want to be like, oh, hi, how are you? And then wait for the response and be like, oh, by the way, I need this. I don't really like that. Personally, I like to ask right away. I'd be like, hi, I hope you're well. I actually have this going on. And then that's how I end the conversation, and then I let the next person. But how do you like it? Do you like to do the small talk before asking for a favor, or do you like to jump into the favor? Because I feel like it's a little bit, for me personally, I just don't like it. I feel like it's like, I don't know, like it just doesn't sit right with me.
Fine, I guess.
But I'm not offended if somebody wants to do small talk before asking for a favor, because I know everybody's a little bit different. Some people might
It is what it is.
feel like some people might feel difficult if they just jump in because they don't want to ask for a favor. They might feel like a burden. I hope that you know you're never a burden. Everybody is okay to ask for help, okay? You deserve it. Everybody does. It depends on the person. Fair. Hi, how are you? How are the kids? Doing good? Oh, good, good, good. I need 10 grand. That's crazy. You see what I mean? Like, that's crazy. No small talk. Get straight to the point. I agree, Dime. I agree. Did you finish all the Zany clan quests? I didn't do it, but I need to. Because I love Zany, so I want to. I've done all the side quests except for the aspiring minstrel. I'm thinking I should just do it anyway. Fine, I guess. Okay, he already read this.
All right, mister. Do you recall Aldrich's plan to build a temple and resurrect Hellthor?
I may be old, but I haven't lost all of my memories.
Is there anything you're excited about to ride, Mike? Any ride you're looking forward to or a park you're excited to visit?
Well, after all that's happened, we'd love to hear what you think about this plan now.
Going down the bayou. Going down the bayou.
Anonymous, huh? Well, I'll tell it to you straight then. That Eldrick was a stone-brained dolt. A cocky fool who got what he deserved. Who cares about old gods and ancient empires? It's been thousands of years. Serious craftsmen and tinkers worry about technology and the future, not resurrecting the past.
I low-key agree with that, but I also low-key disagree with that. Because I definitely do think the future is more important. We shouldn't necessarily like completely focus on the past. But that doesn't mean that there isn't something that we can learn from the past. But yeah, resurrecting the past, that's kind of crazy. Icebreakers are okay. Yeah, true though. True. But sometimes you already know that person.
Look, Hellthor is gone. As dwarves, we will always honor him and keep our faith in his memory. But if he is resurrected, who can say if it's truly him or some twisted abomination of what he once was?
Thank you! Rugen is so smart here. Because I am so tired of stories where they try to resurrect someone and then they're like shocked Pikachu when it doesn't work out that way. It has never worked out that way. Literally, it never works out that way. Think of any media. I think the only time it actually worked the way as intended is like Ragnarok Online, the anime. You know what I mean? Because like the people who were resurrected genuinely got resurrected and that was it. But like that's the only time. Like the only time. 90% of the time it fails. Like 90%. There's always something going on. Like, oh, they're not even like kind of bringing them back. Like in Astro Boy, how Astro Boy before, you know, like the real child was the scientist's son who had passed away, and then he tried to kind of bring back Astro Boy, but then kind of like threw Astro Boy away when he realized that wasn't his son. You know what I mean? Like, that's tragic. And then, like, even Princess Yelena, she was kind of like brought back into like a half, like, half hypogean because of the whole thing. So like, it never works. Or like Viego and Isolde from League of Legends. Like, it's too much. Like, it's too much. Stop. Stop trying to resurrect people. Same with like the Gray Man, you know, like that entire series could have been avoided if people stopped trying to resurrect people. Like, just let them move on in peace. Or like, what if you trap their soul in like some sort of limbo? What if the resurrection fails? Like, there's so many bad things. Back, my cat demanded I feed her. LOL. I was asking, was there anything you were excited to ride? Remember, the past is history, the future is a mystery, and the present is a gift. True, because the present's always filled with presents.
Let's be real. Most of those who followed him down weren't there for some grand resurrection. They were just after building a temple to Hellthor, or digging up Echorite. Not many of them bought into the resurrection idea.
That's kind of funny. So they all knew he was kind of kooky. They also wanted just like other stuff too. Depends on the message the writer wants to convey. Oh, and Buffy, it turned out mostly fine, except she felt depressed about being brought back from heaven. You see, that's tragic. Isn't that tragic? That's not good, because imagine you're like in paradise, you're in heaven, everything is beautiful, and you're like, yeah, this is great, I'm finally happy, no more pain, my body doesn't hurt. And then suddenly you wake up and you're back on Earth, and you're like, what happened? And everybody's like, oh my god, you're back, Buffy. You know what? Like, it's... Honestly, I'm excited to ride everything. The second I got news of the new park, I was set on going. Hey! I did Disney last year and it was cool, but it was hot and I felt half dread when I left. True. Half dead. Yeah, but to me, the reason why I feel dead after a vacation like that, like to an amusement park, is because I'm riding everything. Like, I'm working hard, but to be honest, when my sister goes with me, it's like she does the planning, so it's a lot less exhausting. There's a mood in Dolls of the New Albion as well. A mood in Dolls? Where this woman brings an old flame back from the dead, but just because he wants to go back to Salem. I have no idea what any of that is. Sometimes necromancy is hand wavy or it's literal torture. Exactly. Like, if it was me, I would never, ever, 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 ever ask for someone to get resurrected. Unless it's like, I don't know, like, there's some, like, there are very specific cases where I think maybe it's okay. Like, in the world of Ragnarok Online, that actually turned out well. Dolls of New Albion is a musical audio play that's really good. Ooh, interesting! You had me at audio play. That makes sense. Everyone was thinking the same.
I don't mean to
See you next time, princess.
but most people want
Oh, and thank you so much for the bits. I got confused. Like, every time I see the snowballs, it doesn't happen often. So when I see the snowballs, I'm just like, what? What is that? And thank you so much for the headband. I appreciate it.
Well, Eldrick was scheming and plotting all day. The Echo Right was pretty useful, but it couldn't last forever, could it?
Resurrection is almost never good. What in the world of Ragnarok Online? Oh, Resurrection? So if you've seen Ragnarok Online, it's a game called Ragnarok Online. And then the game had an anime. So if you watch the anime, there is a priest character. And she is, like, obviously she knows resurrection and healing and all of that. Although I think she gets resurrection later, like at the very end. Because he becomes a paladin at the very end as well. But before that, actually her healing magic actually did good. And did what it did in the game. So by that logic, everything is exactly like it is in the game. Meaning people who die can just be resurrected. And then like, there was like a whole episode where she was in Payon Cave. For anyone who doesn't know Payon Cave, it's basically like this spot. So Payon Cave used to be like a city as well. But it was attacked. And then like souls were trapped there. That's basically what it is. And then in the anime, she does heal. And then it allows their spirits to move on. So in that case, holy magic worked. The best Disney ride is Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't even know there was a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. To be honest, it's been years since I've been there. My slow laptop is costing me channel points. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dime. Is there something you're saving up for? Just curious.
Honestly, he should have been replaced ages ago. He spent all his time blabbering about faith, just like those light bearers. Full of hot air, nothing more.
That's kind of funny. He's talking bad about me, a light bearer.
Zany and Hyla are in charge.
Thank you so much for the head
Give them
pats.
credit. Things are running smoothly enough. Still, the future
The
feels
presents always filled with presents. I feel... I'm amazed you have such encyclopedic knowledge on Ragnarok. You know what? I played it so much. Like, Ragnarok was my Mabby before Mabby. Like, I was addicted. I won't lie. I still hear the sound effects in my mind. Ah, ding, ding, down, down. I love that series, to be honest. Oh, and thank you so much for the cookie. I appreciate it. I only noticed because I saw it in my hand. But here it is. It's yummy. Pitch perfect sound effect memorization. LOL. I am actually not pitch perfect. I wish I was. Yeah, being stolen from heaven does sound simple. There's no better than imprisoning. Is it no better than imprisoning angels? Oh, it depends. The only thing I know that well is probably RuneScape. I know nothing about the RuneScape. To be honest, I didn't grow up with it. I didn't care about it. But I'm glad if other people enjoy it. I feel a cold wind blowing through. I see days neither fun nor free. I see a future caused by you. I see a path not meant to be. The future should be filled with magic, dreams and wishes brought to life. But the days ahead are dark and tragic. No time for hope when all is strife. Whatever might have been, all the dreams that ponies share. Because of you, snowfall, frost, the future is a cold nightmare. I see a song of the past romance. The only romance I know is ra ra ah rama rama ma ga ga ooh la la. Of past? Oops, I actually typed out. Why is that?
I've got my worries. I won't deny it. Dropping Echo Right and making us chase after this new war. Feels like we're being pushed into
Echo Right?
regret.
Oh. To be honest, I do understand the apprehension. I also am a cautious person. So being told, hey, no more Echo Right, but actually get this. It does feel kind of like, I don't know, like you're pushing people. My song is from the musical. Oh, I've actually haven't seen the newest Epic musical, like the third act, but I have seen, well, not have seen, it doesn't exist, but I've listened to the first and second album, the first and second part. I've heard enough of your world tour. Debut is next week. I wish. So I haven't heard the newest ones. So I've only heard like 2 songs from the newest one, which is like, whoever can string my husband's old bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly will be the new king and sit on the throne with me as his queen. And the other one, which is like, oh handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die. Oh handsome, you're adorable, bow down to the mighty Calypso. There was a kid drama where the criminal had the ability to possess people's bodies. That's crazy. Why is this why it's considered dangerous talking to the dead if a bad person comes back instead? Yeah, and you never know if the person that you're bringing back is actually the person that you're bringing back. Or you could trap them. So like in D. Greyman, what happened was when you wished for somebody to come back, they would bring them back, but then trap them in a body that wasn't their own, and then basically like force them to kill like their loved ones, and they would be perpetually in pain. Another alternative is that it's just the body of the person that you loved, and then they're not there, kind of like a zombie, to be controlled by somebody else, like a puppet. Or you could like trap their soul somewhere. Like it's terrible. Like it's terrible. It never works out. K-drama. Oh, there was a K-drama where the criminal had the ability to possess people's bodies. Honestly, that does sound like a pretty good like detective show concept. Love in Paradise. Yes! And the challenge, yeah, you're right.
This isn't really my field, so I'll leave it at that.
Those are the only 2 ones. Oh, wait. God Games? Aphrodite! You know I'm a fan of catchy songs. With so many sirens gone, I think Odie's in the wrong. They were trying to hurt him first. All he did was reimburse them. Thank you for your feedback.
All right then, I'll be on my way. And don't forget.
But last I checked, goddesses can't die. What? Goddess?
What a fiery old man!
But I haven't taken the time to listen to all of them in order.
From what most people in Brimstone Village are feeling, right?
Well, these folks don't know much about the old empire or magic.
They just want to stick to their crafts.
You think you know most of the Epic songs? I know most of the first two, but not the third one. You can relax, my friend. I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service. Eldrick knew how to handle politics.
I've heard from Evie that it was Eldrick who established trade with the Empire.
What's your favorite?
And secured contracts with
Epic
the
the musical reaction stream? I wish I could, but I get in trouble. Over on YouTube, I would.
Though Zany's talented with her inventions,
You're adorable. Bow down to the mighty Calypso.
business or political matters.
I hate that I need to rewatch The Gray Man. I remember so little. It was like 15 years ago or something, though. That's no excuse, because I remember The Gray Man in detail. Just kidding, just kidding. I mean, I do remember it in detail, but it's okay. It's acceptable. But you see, The Gray Man was my Roman Empire, you know? I think my favorite song is Dangerous. I don't think I know that one. Mine is definitely Open Arms. But I also really like some of the other ones. Like, what's the name of the Cyclops? The Cyclops song? That one is pretty fire too. I remember yeah. I think I remember a lot of the anime I like. Just because there's a reason why I liked it. Like, I did consume a lot of it, but the ones that I really enjoyed, I remember details of. Like, for example, K. I cannot tell you anything about K. I know I watched it. I know I did. But I can't tell you anything. And the thing is, it's so funny. Because before, I didn't really have a lot of people to talk to about anime. Like, I was very isolated and people bullied me because I liked anime. So I didn't have people to talk about it with. And even my friends, they were like, don't talk to me about anime. I don't like anime. So I didn't have anyone to talk to. So what I did was, like, open, like, chat rooms with myself. And then, like, I would pretend, like that was, like, kind of like a diary. Where I would be like, oh my gosh, this crazy thing happened. And then I know for a fact I talked a lot about K in there, but I don't remember any of it. I watched a lot of things. It's hard to remember them all. The Odyssey? Yes, this one is Epic the Musical, though. So it is based on the Odyssey, but the musical. So it's Epic the Musical. It's like a concept musical, though. It's not a real musical. I think Warrior of the Mind had everybody in a chokehold. When that released, it popped off. Little Wolf is also great. I don't know that one. Is that a new one? Everyone has their blind spot.
Well, I've noted this part down.
Bow down to the immortal Calypso to entertain. Check the materials. Not enough minerals. Let's start by examining the materials and ores they're using now and see if the Echorite has truly been replaced. The Echorite is gone, and now Celestrite is being mined at every available site.
Magister, we've done everything that Evie asked of us.
I have not even heard of the Ilium. All my friend groups were into Dragon Ball Z and Toonami. That is so nice. Like, I was completely bullied. Everything I loved, people mocked me for. Well, anime-wise. But I did like Dragon Ball Z. I did like Sailor Moon. I did love Astro Boy. Astro Boy, I have such heavy opinions about Astro Boy. I don't think the world is ready. Have a good day, Kube! Have a good day in stream. Well, welcome in. See you next time, I guess. Oh, you've been here for some time. I didn't even see you. I think only George has released 2 videos about the Ilium. Fair. I mean, he's working hard on Epic. It seems like we're done. Let's review what we've learned. Thank you so much for the head pat. I appreciate it. It seems like we're done. Let's review what we learned. Let's review. You took a rumor a few people knew and refuted it by starting an affair of which no one has accused you.
With Eldrick gone, no one is going to try again.
That's good.
Right. Then there's the matter of the new ores.
Aww.
Right has indeed been replaced by Celestrite.
I mean, it makes sense that Epic's finished. It's honestly better that he finishes Epic when it feels right. You know, like when he's told the story, instead of trying to continue it until it's not good anymore. Also, no magical fluctuations nearby.
The scale we found. With that
No handsome you may try.
I feel like we've
Last I checked, goddesses can't die. My thoughts exactly. I imagine my friends and relatives and others being told to stop trying to resurrect them, saying things like they are okay, like an afterlife's own government. Yeah, definitely. Like, I think we should definitely chill. Like, don't listen to people when they say they can resurrect people. Also, have you checked the music I sent you in the server, by the way? I've sent a few a bit, fair enough if you didn't. Which ones? I might not have, because I get distracted. So I definitely listen to the gorillas sounds. If I didn't directly respond, I didn't watch it.
It's very familiar. Shippy has seen it on a lorry when he transformed.
It was a lorry. Oh, the Estelle. That's not good.
Magister, we need
Guilty
to
Gear
go
ones.
to
I need to listen. I should open up a tab for that. Try imagining the epic people just singing and fights and stuff. LOL, imagine.
Let's hurry to the mine. They might be in danger.
You're adorable. Bow down to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain. Now I have that song stuck in my head. I didn't even get to read what Chippy was said up there. Whoever can string corruptive sail. These aren't looking good. So they're up here. We need to find them. Time to go to South Oran. That is worrisome that they made it all the way up here. I have no idea what's going on or what's being talked about. We're talking about everything, but mainly Epic the Musical.
Scared me to death. One of them just pounced on me out of nowhere.
My question is, do you get like infected? Like if they fight you, is it like zombie now? Like you need to hide? Oh my gosh. Stabby, you reminded me of that anime I watched last night. What is Epic the Musical? You need to Google it. It's too much to talk about, but Epic the Musical is based on the epic. And it was written, it's not even a musical, it's a concept musical. So there's songs for it, there's no video. So if you look up on YouTube, Epic the Musical, there's tons of playlists. There's like 3 acts talking about like the journey that they go through in the epic.
Aren't these monsters from South Oran?
Lot of animatics though. True, but I actually don't watch the animatics. I don't know any of the animatics. I just listen to the soundtrack and then watch the lyric videos. Is that crazy? Aren't there monsters from South Oran? What are they doing here? You've seen them before.
Yeah. I used to watch over the mines and occasionally saw a few of these things. But it's strange to encounter.
That's true. Like, how did all of the Assail make it up here? Everyone's fighting for attention. Is there a cookie? Thank you so much for the cookie. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if I haven't been reading everything. I feel like I might have missed some few things. Ah! But thank you. Did I miss it? No, I got it. You're adorable. Bow down to the mighty Calypso. Oh, let me stop singing that song. Like, I just need to stop. Strange indeed.
The destruction found in the village must have been the work of the corrupted Assail. Things will get more dangerous if they've increased their hunting range.
Right. Like, the Assail being here is honestly pretty terrifying. Like, how did... Like, what?
It's unclear if the attacks will spread the corruption among
And why are we doing nothing? We have the ability to use a Sylvan Tendril. There should be no more Assail monsters. You know what I mean? Like, we should make an effort to purify them, not run around. Like, we need to literally make the effort to fix it with the Sylvan Tendril. At least the weak ones first. Like, put them in a row. Like, if you're sick, stay in your home and then, like, send a letter. And then we pick a... You know what I mean? Like, only Indus can travel freely for now, right? Like, this is wild. Like, we as the Magister, we need to, like, buckle up and heal some people. We need to heal, like, at least one a day. Because, like, this is ridiculous. And they have some of the Divine Dew still, right? So we need to ration the Divine Dew properly and not just withhold it from everyone. Withdrawals are not good. We can start limiting how many people get Divine Dew and when. But right now, it's kind of ridiculous. Like, why aren't we doing what we need to do?
So, what do? We still have a lot of work piled up.
this is not the dwarves' fight. They should continue doing whatever the dwarves need to do. We need to focus on the assail though.
Don't worry. We're going to report everything to the envoy.
What is the envoy gonna do?
You mean the light bearer envoy? Okay, I guess. Just please.
I need a refresher on what's going on in AFK Journey. My attention span is split between 14 streams and I'm preparing for a major patch tomorrow. You know what? That's fine. So basically, major patch in which game? But, because I'm thinking like Mabby doesn't have a patch. It has a patch on Thursday. But basically, what's going on in AFK Journey, this is the next part of the main story. So, excluding, like, so last stream we did a bunch of, like, side quests. But right now, we're doing the main story. Because it's finally out. And then, what it is now the dwarves have let go of the Echo Rights that were actually the dragon eggs. Oh, Final Fantasy 14. They have let go of the Echo Rights because now they found out that those are dragon eggs, remember? So, Queen Saralith has been executed. She's not here anymore. This leaves Salforan with kind of no leader. But Ravion and Indris are kind of working together to keep it running. I don't think there has been an official new leader yet. And so that's going on in Salforan. Nobody has access to Echo Rights anymore because the dragon is awake and they're not laying eggs for people to use anymore. But now there's an envoy from the Lightbearer Empire come over here to investigate the dwarves and see if they're still planning a rebellion and stuff. And return from the ads. Ayy! So, so that's what's going on. So Brimstone Village is now under investigation by the Lightbearer Empire. But now we found Assail. So when the Assail do not get Divine Dew, which they haven't been because Divine Dew was created from Dear Dragon's eggs as well. Now more people are becoming the Assail monsters. And they're now spotted on the land. Hi, Inke! Inky, tomboy lover. Ooh, okay. Grandma, okay. So now the Assail monsters are on land, which is kind of concerning. Because how did they make it all the way from, like, floors below, all the way up the mine, all the way to Brimstone Village? Right here, in the middle of out in the open. That's where they are. You are my grandma. Well, welcome in, grandson. Things are way more serious than I imagined. We have to find Evie and the others quickly. Why do we need to let them know? Like, we really don't. We need to just go down there and fix it. How's the investigation going?
Our findings cleared up most things, but the attacks on the village are going to be a bit troublesome.
Here's what the locals had to say. Corrupted Assail from South Warren. Your name is beautiful.
While Hyla may lack the qualities of a traditional leader, her expertise as a technical director and project overseer is undeniable. That said, I must say that Zany possesses a more natural aptitude for guiding the village. While both have their merits, neither is fully equipped to manage the village's unique challenges. Luckily, administrative management is my—
Okay, that's suspicious. She's like, they're not suited to take over the village quite yet. But me, I'm ready. And I'm doing amazing. Still suspicious of Evie, but you know what?
And now we reach the delicate matter at hand.
I saw the trailer on Twitter, but couldn't find the release date for this. I see. What's a light bearer thing? I don't remember if when they got involved. So, Magister is a light bearer. We are a light bearer, and the whole reason we were sent to Brimstone Village is because we were sent on behalf of the Lightbearer Empire. So we were an envoy too. But after all this went down, they sent another envoy to verify what I said and to see what's going on over in Brimstone Village. That is the end of my announcement. Thank you. Thank you, Sleepy. Welcome in. And good night. Sleep tight. Okay, so yes. Also, traveling to the surface corrupts them. The dew holds it back at the cost of their ethics, right? That's good. I wish I was good, but I keep seeing LOL. You don't like them? LOL. I would just block and move on if you don't like someone. It fixes your page a little bit.
My duty here is to assist. If their usefulness to the Empire wanes, I'll act to mitigate the fallout. But so long as they prove valuable, they'll have my full support and help.
You see what I mean? Like, what she said right there is actually okay. It makes sense, right? Like, she's like, oh, I'll help them. They have my full support. As long as they're, like, good. You know, like, that's what she's saying. And that's true. That's how it should be. But at the same time, because I know Hyla and I know Zany, I'm automatically upset at Evie. I'm like, what do you mean? They're good. You should support them no matter what. But honestly, that's not the best. So Evie's actually right here. I'm low-key kind of crazy. They're all an asset to the Empire. They need your help. I'm gonna say that because I actually like them. Like, I don't like to hear this. Can barely hear the game voices. Thank you so much for saying something. I'll raise the voices. Is that any better?
First things first.
First things first. I'm the realist.
And endorse these mineral findings. Then, double check that all our Imperial buyers and distribution routes are secured. Can't have any gaps in the supply chain.
Maybe the timeline is trying to tell you something, okay? Corrupted sale from South Lauren.
Yes, the current attacks definitely need to be dealt with. After all, the villagers are subjects of...
What do you mean? Look inside yourself.
Safety of our citizens can
Just kidding, I'm just kidding. I do think the answer is still to block and move on, because even if you like them, if you don't want to see them on your page, you should just block them. That's the quickest way to get them off your page. I don't know if you can block keywords. So if there's certain words that you don't want to see, I don't know if TikTok lets you. I know other platforms do, like Twitter lets you do that. And I think YouTube kind of gives you a slight option, like don't recommend this channel.
The problem lies in the fact that these monsters are from South Lauren. I was officially appointed to oversee the affairs of Brimstone Village. South Lauren, on the other hand, is a new, unrecognized country. No official communication channels have been established yet. I'm not in a position to interfere, let alone make any promises as a representative.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, Inky. And there's more. Oh, it's Twitter, but why waste energy complaining about Twitter? I actually like Twitter. I'm not complaining about Twitter. In fact, I was actually saying something good about Twitter. That you can just block people you don't like or terms that you don't want to see. For example, like for me, before I watched the movie K-pop Demon Hunters, I wanted to not see any spoilers. So I muted the term K-pop Demon Hunters and KDH for like 7 days before I could watch it. And there's more to the curse, but I'm not spoiling it because it's complex and not directly aimed at the assail. I'm not spoiling it. It will be discovered in this chapter. Nice.
Given my employer's standing, well-intentioned might be misconstrued as exceeding one's authority.
I don't like how she does not disclose who her employer is. That is the most shady thing about her. And I've been amazing and I am very young. I mean, the more content you see on Twitter, the content you see on Twitter. Oh, you're talking about how people like to complain on Twitter? Is that what you're saying? K-pop Demon Hunters is peak. It was! So what do we do now?
I'd like to ask you all to go to South Lauren to investigate the reason for the escalating attacks by the corrupted assail.
Personally, I think your timeline is what you make it. And the way that Twitter works is that it treats all engagement the same. So if you engage with something, you're going to see that thing more often. So if you don't like something and you don't want to see it anymore, the best way is to block it. That's just it. Because then it will not appear on your page anymore, or it won't. Because then Twitter will be like, oh, so you don't like this content. But what people tend to do on Twitter is fight. I don't know why, but it's like the first instinct. They're like, no, you're wrong. I've not seen people with outrageous Twitter For You pages. Mine is actually pretty tame. It's literally like, if I open it right now, let me just see what pops up. So on my homepage, what I see is Ghost Artemis saying, I just work here. That's it. And then I see artist, Malaysian VTuber, please drop your VTuber. I want to pick one from the comments and you'll receive a stinger transition from me. So it's like art, free art. And then like some like meme videos. That's what I see. And like a lot of art pages. So that's what I see the most. I understand now. Evie's the other envoy. Yes. And she's suspicious. Dime, I'm not sure if you remember, but when we first started this season, I was so suspicious of her and she has not fixed it. The things I thought were suspicious are still suspicious, but I'm trying to give her a new chance. Let me reset. She's not suspicious. She's great. We love her. Evie's great. Everything she says makes sense. It's logical. Okay? That's what it is.
Are they doing it intentionally, or just unable to
Have you
stop
played
it?
Date Everything? I have not, but I would love to play it if I ever got a chance one day. I've seen some people play it.
Every piece of intelligence we gather today becomes leverage tomorrow.
That's so weird.
The Empire will decide South Thorin's fate based on facts,
What?
not rumors. And my employer intends to help shape that decision.
That's terrible. Let's not talk about my timeline. Oh my gosh, Time. What is on yours? Understood. I'll take a look. No, I don't like that. Like, it feels icky to me. It's like every piece of intelligence becomes leverage tomorrow. It's basically like everything we learn today, we can use it to take advantage of people. That's how it reads to me. Yes, I am on Twitch and I'm also on YouTube. It feels so like bleh. The Empire will decide South Thorin's fate based on facts, not rumors. Maybe it's none of your business. Maybe. Why don't you let an empire govern themselves? You know what I mean? I don't think the Lightbearer Empire should be like so. They're not saving anyone. They're just destroying people. I just don't like it. And thank you so much for the head pet. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for the candy.
Magister Merlin.
Come on, Magister, let's hurry to South Thorin. I don't think they did it on purpose. Of course not. You mean exploiting people? That's literally what she's saying. That's what Evie is kind of talking about. She's like, she keeps saying employer. Who's your employer?
I'm not going to serve you any longer. I'm free.
Thank you.
Need I remind you that it was my gracious decision to elevate you to my service? Were it not for my generosity, you'd never have set foot in the royal city. And now, you dare think of leaving?
Guards! Seize
No,
this
but-
insolent wretch at once!
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Because everybody's free now. Because Queen Sourlith is gone. And hello, Schnuddy! Oops, I accidentally tabbed out.
Calm down, both of you. Yelling won't solve anything. Former lord or not, the rules are plain. Everyone's equal in South Thorin now.
Exactly, Zara.
Servants can choose to leave. Best accept it before you embarrass yourself.
Yes, I have accepted it. Being a man of honor, I complied with the new decree. I even went above and beyond, drafting a proper contract for her domestic
Wow.
service. And unlike others, I had the decency to pay her wages in advance.
Oh, that switches it a bit. If she agreed to a contract, then... So if he just made a contract and didn't, like, go with it, then... And then even... Okay, so... Like, she can't just quit if she signed a contract. If she didn't sign a contract, if she didn't agree to it, then she's off the hook. Let's just see.
Yet, after barely 2 days, this insolent wretch...
Hiya, Inkwell! Welcome in. Welcome to Twitch.
If she breaks it, she must face penalties. I demand restitution.
Okay, but at the same time, the contract can't force her to do anything illegal. So I have a feeling that he wants to... I feel like he wants to, like, murder her or something. So the contract doesn't give him permission to murder her. They still have to remain within the law.
Madam, is everything he said true?
Hello, Bean! Welcome in! Oh yeah, Twitch is definitely better. I think Twitch is definitely the best and most well-running of all the platforms.
Before the law changed, I was under his thumb for years.
This is just compensation for all that time I
That's not how it works.
Besides, his contract was unreasonable. I don't accept it.
Okay, so if she... Okay, so the law has changed, does not give her, like, back pay. She cannot just claim money from the past. So she should return the money or agree to the contract. That's one... It's one or the other. If he paid in advance, he needs to pay her back. That's true. She can't just take from him. And I understand that he treated her poorly in the past, and I'm really sorry for her, but she cannot break the law now because of the past.
They say you can actually make a living up on the surface now. You really think after surviving this dirt hole, I won't find work topside?
She kind of real for that, but she can't just steal. I'm
At
sorry.
least finish cleaning my house first.
Okay, calm down. Madam, has your curse been lifted? What are you talking about? I'm cursed?
NDA contracts are terrible, especially without the freedom speak out. Oh yeah, I do kind of agree. So I think some NDAs are okay, but not all of them. I feel like... Let me see the contract. Yeah, I do want to see the contract. Dime. I do want to see it. Because if it's a reasonable contract, that is within the laws of South Warren. So... Thank you so much for the bonk. I appreciate it. If it is within the laws of South Warren, then the contract, what it says, abides. Hi, Corner Rebecca. Hi, Bean. If she signed it. If she didn't sign it, then it doesn't matter. But if she just stole that money, it is not restitution for the past. That's not possible. Do I think NDAs have a place in the world? Yes, I do. Do I think they should be like forever and forever lasting? No. But I think they're kind of important. For example, like if I work at, let's say, Coke, for example, and they tell me the recipe to make Coke, I should have to sign an NDA for that. So that I cannot just quit Coke, make my own company, and then have the recipe for Coke. And then just undercut them. That should be illegal, right? So there should be some sort of NDA there. But some NDAs, sometimes they use NDA as a like an excuse to exploit things. Or sometimes NDAs have expirations. For example, in voice acting, there's a lot of NDAs. So sometimes roles will be like NDA, 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 NDA. And then as they release, they reveal your name as a part of the hype, you know? Only write your name in the chat. Oh my gosh, imagine. I don't think so. And thank you so much for the cookie. I appreciate it. I don't think I actually have a cookie, but I appreciate the emoji. And I'll drink a water because I gotta hydrate. So I do think NDAs play a role. But a lot of, like, is there like, oh, I want your silence forever? Then I would be suspicious, to be honest. Like, I would be suspicious. And then the contract should be reviewed by a separate lawyer. So if somebody's like, oh, you need to sign this contract to work here, say, okay, thank you. Let me review this with my lawyer. If they say, oh, no, we don't want lawyers. You don't trust us? Quit. Don't sign it. They should encourage you to get a lawyer. Because it should be beneficial to both parties, you know? And if there's something that is not... If they're saying they're going to do something for you, it should be written in the contract, period. Because they're only obligated to give you what is in writing, and you're only obligated to give them what is in writing. So, like, protect yourself. Yeah, don't strong people into silence. There are things that should be quiet or hush-hush for a time. And then some people, they're like ghostwriters. You know, they don't want the credit. So that's okay too. But you get my point, right? Like, there's some NDAs that are okay. And then some that are absolutely unacceptable. And then remember, if it is against the law, that nullifies the contract. So if the contract is like, steal $500, no, you can't do that.
It seems you haven't read the announcement on the notice board.
I can explain it if you want.
Ha! It's good to see you again, Magister Merlin. As one of the parties responsible for all this change, it'll be easier for you to...
Zero's like, you know, what she did right there is kind of like how we do sometimes at my job. So actually, I am a manager. Like, I'm kind of like in that position. and then there's a few managers on the floor at all times. Okay, but if one person yells at any of us, we look for another one, just because they're not likely to yell at the other person. So if they're yelling at me, if I say, I'm the manager, you have to listen to me, then it's an all-out fighting war, right? But if I get another person, it seems like, oh, that person is my boss. Don't yell at me. Talk to my boss. My boss didn't do anything. It's smart. It's smart. So the curse on your people.
Yes. If you go to the surface without having your curse removed, you'll be corrupted.
Right. I guess that's what's happening to some of the ethereal.
Let me reconsider everything then.
That's crazy. JJMC, but I don't want to. You don't want to go to the surface? Or you don't want to sign an NDA? Yeah, it depends specifically on the NDA, and please take care of yourself. If somebody's like, oh, this is normal, this is standard, take a break. Sleep on it. If they don't want you to sleep on it, leave. It is not good.
You could reconsider things while cleaning.
He's so one-track mind, but it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And you know, he's a bankrupt noble, so I kind of appreciate him because he paid everybody in advance. He gave her the money in advance to clean his house, and he's like, I don't care about anything else. I don't care about becoming bankrupt as long as you clean my house. Like, please clean my house.
Out of my face. I ain't working for you ever again.
Then pay him back.
Hey! Don't go! Come back! We're not done talking!
All right, calm down. She won't be leaving South Lauren anytime soon. You go home and wait. We'll try mediating and see if she wants to work for you again. Magister Merlin, although it's great to see you, why the sudden visit?
I came to talk with Indris.
Well, the captain should be in the square at this time. You should check if he's still there.
Shh, I'm a stalker. I never meant to cut you out. I always thought that she must have liked you. She's just a temptress, don't you know? She only wants to steal your soul. Everyone, please wait. What should we do? It's all your fault. My life is over. Oh, you're on YouTube now. That's kind of funny. It's so lively here.
Everyone, please be quiet.
Ravion is also kind of iconic. And I don't necessarily like him. He's kind of like Jack Sparrow. You know what I mean? Like, he kind of has... He's not a good guy. Like, I wouldn't say he's a good guy. Or maybe like Deadpool. You know, like, not a good guy. But I don't hate him. He's not a bad guy.
You said something about Captain Indris letting the dragon escape.
Hi, Brony. I was thinking about you. Did you go to the pool today?
That's not what I meant. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do now. It's all his fault. If he hadn't caused this mess, I'd be working my hardest trying to get into the city. Now that I want to go to the surface, he's here to stop me. What does he want me to do?
Do you not understand that you will die if you go to the surface?
Yes, and he let the dragon fly away.
But she's beautiful!
Does that mean we won't have any divine dew left?
Okay, from their perspective, because we are sitting on a reserve of divine dew. Remember back at Valera, like the Hellforce Temple, there's a lot of divine dew over there. We need to start distributing that to calm people down, because right now they're experiencing withdrawal. They view the surface as their only place to escape. And then if they do, they will be corrupted. So I can understand, like, if it feels like corruption either way. So they figure out, like, they feel like they need to find an escape. And I can understand that. That's why we need to bring some divine dew back, because there's so much at Hellforce Temple already. So just distribute it. And then Magister Merlin, we need to buckle up and then heal some people. The most sick, we need to heal them first. The water was too cold. I see. There's much more complex plot than I was expecting, right?
Without the dew, won't all of us be afflicted with corruption? We can't live without it.
She's right.
And you, former lady, did you want to say something?
And you, former lady. So we just missed the former lady right here. AFK Journey is a good watch. She got me invested. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it too, Dime. I enjoy it. The story has me all kinds of like... Ugh.
Well, the divine dew is still being distributed.
No, shame on everyone. We are mishandling the situation in South Warren so much.
Any definite reports of increasing corruption.
There's a reason why there's increased corruption. We need to fix it. Fishy gamer.
No, listen to me, Imperator Ravion. Many souls have succumbed to the corruption, and it takes hold faster with each passing hour.
True.
The only difference between now and before is the rationing of the divine dew. Could the dew be the source of the corruption?
Interesting thought process.
I won't drink anymore.
No, please.
Stay here. Let me go to the surface.
She's so pretty, she can't die.
Everyone,
Just kidding.
calm down. Keep your divine due, or the situation will get worse. I share your concerns, truly. But in these trying times, we must stand together and not let suspicion divide us.
And Ravion is kind of upsetting me too. How is this supposed to be a mediation? He's like, let's stand together, but you're giving them no solution. You're giving them no solution. Because right now they're facing corruption if they go up, corruption if they don't do anything. It's corruption either way. So people are panicking. It makes sense that they're panicking. And it's kind of funny that this guy said it's the divine due to corruption, because that's what we thought too, the source of the corruption.
The dragon's departure was inevitable, yet we need not despair. The divine dew shall sustain us for some time still.
But yet it has not worked. So we need to buckle up.
Our reserves will sustain us through the time required for us to lift the curse. The reports of increased corruption shall
I actually really like his like thing.
without delay.
It glows.
I'm
And I think it
dispatching
looks
my most
cool.
trusted inquisitors as we speak. But you must all stand firm. Unchecked hysteria will undo us faster than any plague.
While I do agree with what Ravion is saying, he needs to give them something.
Now, please return to your duties and respective posts. I give you my word that a definitive response shall follow without delay.
The crowd has dispersed. Let's go talk to Indris and Ravion. I kind of want to call him Ravioli lovingly. That was tough.
Ah, Magister. So you saw me make a fool of myself. I'm not good at dealing with these types of situations. Everyone has their own ideas.
Some answered questions.
They carry a different tune. It doesn't help that sometimes they're at odds with themselves.
Yeah, because what they come up with all these theories because they don't have a definitive answer. We need to give them a definitive answer. Some unanswered questions until later. What the Sylvan Tendril truly is, the truth of the curse, and what happened in the Divine War. You see, if this is a real scenario, we wouldn't have gotten a word in edgewise. True. I don't think Ravion would have been able to speak at all. Like you said, Dime. That he would have been overthrown. Like, definitely.
Their voices ring loud across the square.
And it would have been more than just like 4 people in the square, because it was like 4. And then we only had a conversation with 2.
Each time tongues wag too freely. So, my dear Magister, to what do we owe this unexpected visit? Surely not to witness our entertaining attempts at governance.
Did Indris's hair change? I know his outfit changed, 100%. But is it more red, like Ravion now? And it was more gray before, like Sarah. But it's so entertaining. That's diabolical. I'm here on important business.
As you say, these days demand we sort even catastrophes by degree. So, tell me, what particular disaster...
You just got pink hair from the dragon. Okay, I was wondering if that was just my imagination.
Recent reports indicate a rise in attacks by the corrupted on Brimstone Village, and the frequency appears to be escalating.
My nose is a little stuffy. I don't know why this happened after I started streaming, because before I started streaming, it was actually... I was not sneezing or sniffling. What did you guys do to me? Did you place a curse on me? I wish I did that on mute. Now you heard it, but it's okay.
Yes, the corruption.
I want to hold
One
him.
need only recall the unseemly display in the square to see how deeply it has unsettled.
Thank you so much for the Rudolph. I appreciate it.
Though our forces are stretched thin, the distribution of divine dew continues without delay. The rise in corruption is concerning, but we have not let it surpass our ability to respond.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh! I just saw a necklace on my desk, and I've been looking for this necklace. Oh my gosh! let me let me just put that on the side over here. Wow, that's crazy. I thought I lost that thing. It's like an amethyst necklace.
After relaying my observations of the surface to the assail, many of them developed a strong yearning for the world above.
It seems like Dragon Essence, thank you so much for the head pat. It seems like Dragon Essence power gives you pink hair, since Zany, who has ingested Dragon Essence, also got pink hair, while Ravian, who was created from the Dragon Essence, also has pink hair. I think so too. I think that's it, but I didn't say anything because I've only seen Ravian among the assail, so I didn't want to make that statement yet until like we had more, I guess, like a bigger sample size. But I think you're right. Like, I think that's true. I'm gonna take a sip of water. Actual water, not Coke. Why? Because I lost my Coke and I don't know where it is. Your birthday's coming up? What day is it? We have several birthdays happening in August.
Despite repeated warnings that the curse must be lifted before any can venture to the surface, they remain deaf to reason.
Interesting. Happy early birthday, Bean.
The people interpret our prudent advice as coercion.
Because that's what it feels like, Ravian. Like, I know you mean well, but it does seem like coercion. Basically, he was like, you're crazy. Go back to your room. That's basically what it sounded like.
Our honesty seems only to fuel their distrust.
You're not being dishonest, but you're not being honest enough. You are not giving more information. It's not beyond comprehension. You're not giving enough. That's why we see more corrupted on the surface now.
Taking advantage of the lack of guards, many people ignored our warnings and went to the surface on their own. As a result, their curse took effect.
You just ate a Hot Pocket? I miss Hot Pockets. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in a long time. Ravian must have other secrets. He has to have knowledge. It seems unnatural to have something that a general and other assail don't have. I have a few theories. Interesting. What's your theory? Because he's actually born from, like, massive amounts of dragon essence. And he was Queen Tharalif's son, so he definitely had more knowledge than most people. Because he's not just a general, he's a prince.
The address in the square was intended to calm the public, to persuade them to exercise patience until Indris can present a remedy for the situation.
The Hot Pocket you had was meatball. I would just want cheese. Can you make a Hot Pocket without a microwave? I don't have a microwave. But can I make it in an air fryer? Because I have an air fryer. I feel like you could make it in an air fryer. But let me know.
Yet I fear our counsel goes unheeded. Even now the whisperers weave their
whispers in the dark. Whispers in the dark. Whispers in the dark.
And we are fated to dwell forever in these sunless caverns.
Your mom does it? Cool. How was your weekend? It was great. What did I even do? I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a great time. Yeah, it's just a mini oven. I felt that way, right? It's like a big... Isn't it... like, wait, what is the air fryer? I don't know. I guess it is an oven, right?
Some even dare to reminisce publicly about my mother's reign, longing for those simpler days when blissful ignorance passed for peace.
I can understand that, because at least when Queen Tharalif was in charge, it felt like they had more control. So suddenly, they're brought into a world where they have no control, where death is waiting at the doorstep, and then we expect them to be happier. At least Queen Tharalif gave them at least comfort. I guess that's the only thing that she did good. But like, we're not handling this situation any better. Like, I'm just so mad. Let me just stop mentioning how I think they're mismanaging this whole situation in South Warren, because I don't think we're doing good here. Like, we need to just buckle up.
They clamor for rights and freedom, yet flee from obligation. Such is our nature. But let me be clear.
No, they're not fleeing from obligation. They're willing to do it,
past.
But they need to know why they're doing what they're doing, and they need to be given a proper solution. It's not been confirmed, but I wonder if Feli was not the first cause freed Assail. Perhaps secret to Avion's mother and others would kill him because he knew. We think that Assail is the first Assail was not Feli that was freed. That's a possibility. I think if anybody got freed beforehand, they would either, like, Queen Starlith simply would not let that happen. You know what I mean? So she would probably kill them, or they could never return like Feli did. And he died. But it's possible, especially because Sage Tassel, he was doing something before, right? So it's possible when Sage Tassel was doing something before Queen Starlith killed him, it's possible that maybe he created the Sylvan Tendril to help specifically. No, he didn't, because he had it before, right? It led him to the Dark Forest. Not the Dark Forest, but underground, right? So it's possible, it's possible. I'd like to see more.
They will learn the weight of my resolve. No true tomorrow exists for the Assail until this curse is lifted from our bodies.
And nobody wants to work for tomorrow when tomorrow is not guaranteed. You know what I mean? It's like, if today was your last day, would you work? You know what I mean? Like, would you go to work? Would you clock in? Because I wouldn't. If it was my last day today and I needed to go to work, I simply would not go to work. I would use every dollar I had and then do all the things that I wanted to do. Like, I would fly to Italy, hang out over there, try authentic, because I only have 1 day left, right? So you might as well go all out. Assuming I don't my debts don't carry on too, because if my debts carry on, I wouldn't want to leave my family behind. You know what I mean? Like, with a bunch of debt, that would be terrible. But I would live my life to the fullest. And that's what these people are going through right now, because death is at their doorstep. To them, they will die tomorrow. So why work? Why work today when you will die tomorrow, right? And then some people are like, I don't want to work here because everybody's treating me poorly here. And I understand that. I wouldn't want to work here either. I would also want to go to the surface. But they're not really explaining fully why. And I guess they did explain, but through a bulletin board. Do you think that people are going to read a bulletin board? Like, really? Especially if it's long and wordy. People don't listen to that much. You know what I mean? You need to be clear. Queen Starlith is gone. The nobles are no longer nobles, basically. And everyone is equal in South Orin, but don't go to the surface because you're still cursed. Read more. Gotta bust out the lawn chair, get a few drinks. LOL. If that's what you want to do, if that was your last day, how about using this? I have the Sylvan Tendril. I'm gonna say this because this is the quickest way.
Yes, the Sylvan Tendril. Sage Tasso's ancient relic that purified Indris and Feli from the curse. This is the crux of our dilemma. A single Sylvan Tendril, and you alone capable of wielding it. Should we proceed at this glacial pace, South Orin will crumble to dust before a fraction of our people are cured.
What we need to know is how long does it take for the curse to take full effect? And then we need to start from the weakest people. So if they're dying right now, we need to heal those people first and then go in order. Then distribute the divine dew. I'm sorry, we have to drink it. Use as much as we have. Don't let the sacrifice of the dragons go to waste. You know what I mean? Use what we have. Use what we already took. Maybe we should consider its source. We should consider its power. Let's say consider its source.
Well, it's from the Dark Forest, our ancestral home. Indeed, were more such treasures to be found, it would aid us tremendously.
Okay, so I vote we go to... if this is the route we're going for, I think we should take the Sylvan Tendril, head to the Dark Forest, ask Granny Donnie if she's ever seen anything like this, because I think she's the oldest, maybe Master Arden, and then see if they can figure something out.
Yes! When we were in the Dark Forest before, we encountered so many magical things. Maybe
True.
we can find some clues there.
A journey to the Dark
I feel bad
Forest
because
exists
Feli
in
wanted to see the
the
Dark Forest.
Perhaps a brief delay would be wise. There are matters I must first verify within my mother's records. We should leave no tome unexamined, no record unchecked, before we proceed.
No, we should leave Hammy and Chippy here. They hold down the fort, give us any messages that we need for Merlin the Best. And then we go to the Dark Forest right now and then figure it out, because we cannot waste time.
There exists a certain manuscript in the palace. Its pages may hold the
Its pages
answers we
may
require.
hold. So you don't know.
I suppose we investigate this lead first.
Maybe I'm too quick. Maybe I'm too impatient. After you.
Truth be told, I'm no scholar. I'll leave the research to those with keener minds. I'll hold the post here, settle what's left of my duties, and then join you once all is in order.
Okay, Wilden, I see you. Please follow me and don't stray from the path. I don't want to follow you. I want to go to the Dark Forest. I want to visit Lawson. Just kidding. The palace is very pretty. I do really like the palace. It's probably, I don't know, I just like the dark, dreary vibe. Here's the manuscript I mentioned. Pretty sure that this will be was my complaint ages ago. Gotta figure out where this thing is and how it works. I have no idea, but I believe you. I believe you mentioned it before. I cannot believe how we really are going at a glacier's pace, as Ravion said. The efficiency of the dragon egg essence is undeniable. Within 4 hours of application, both Tassel and Captain reported marked alleviation of pain, accompanied by visible wound regeneration. I had anticipated superior results in the Captain, given her comparative youth. Yet contrary to expectation, Tassel's convalescence proved more rapid. This suggests that the essence favors robust constitutions. But what principle governs this selectivity? Even now, as I write these words, I still feel the urge to mention Misarte and a regrettable reflect. Nothing more. What? The Captain has moved on with charismatic pragmatism. Tassel, ever the sentimentalist, lingers in the past. He will adapt or be left behind. The handwriting becomes messier from here on. I cannot believe that there are still people who miss Misarte and the place where they were once cast out like stray dogs. We too are the children of the Dark Forest, and we once loved Misarte. We only sought to protect our homeland, and yet we were struck with such a cruel, and more accurately, malicious curse. If this is a goddess's justice, then let history judge which of us is the true monster. Oh, so was Misarte really did curse them? At least the queen really believes that. To me, that feels so out of pocket, because we met Misarte. We've met Misarte. So, like, what happened? They said they were protecting their home, right? What happened?
For the record, my mother possessed a temperament so composed, it bordered on frigid, and the words on the manuscript reflect her stark iciness.
Iciness.
Though it may appear detached to the untrained eye, this manuscript represents, by my mother's standards, an astonishingly biased, distressingly passionate, and bitterly resentful outburst.
It's possible that she ruled, but no, it feels like she genuinely believes Misarte cursed her. And she can't believe why others don't vilify Misarte more.
This, in turn, proves that my mother's hatred and resentment were unlikely to be false.
Back then, I asked back then, but when did you meet them? But when did you meet them? Are these words, are these really her honest words? Exaggerated, but true. I'm gonna say this.
Yes. Though how exaggerated, we may not know. The sentiment's authenticity is beyond dispute. Well, I was already aware that we share a common lineage with the wilders of the Dark Forest.
I feel like we all knew that.
This curse and our long exile is also not new information. However, I must confess that the revelation of Misarte herself casting this curse was quite surprising.
It feels weird to me. What do you mean?
How could a god so exalted and revered stoop
Exactly.
to cursing her own descendants?
Something's weird. Something doesn't make sense about that. Misarte is not a bad entity. Yeah, Misarte is the deer spirit who is in charge of the dark forest, who the wilders revere. But everyone here in Salforan hates Misarte. Because apparently she cursed them and banished them. But it just feels weird, this whole, like, argument.
However grievous their transgressions, this manner of divine retribution strikes me as unorthodox, to say the least.
Right?
And in the manuscript, my mother's intense discontent reads as nothing short of righteous indignation.
Before, I thought Seralith lied. Like, I believe she flat out lied. But now I'm questioning it because Seralith seems, because of that journal, she seems like she genuinely hates Misarte. You know? So I'm just wondering if she, like, there has to be a reason why she hates Misarte so much, right? It's not like she just picked her out of nowhere, right? I plan on having cold earth for dinner. I see. Other elements played in the curse. No spoilers. I like it. Yes, no spoilers. I don't want to see spoilers. We only sought to protect our homeland.
Is this the reason my mother mentioned? What exactly happened in the Dark Forest? To think they were condemned for protecting their
No.
homeland? No, this reeks of some deeper intrigue. The truth has always been buried beneath convenient lies.
Right.
If you ask me, a goddess in her righteous fury could have simply obliterated them outright, or, at the very least, commanded her faithful to carry out the judgment.
Right.
But instead, a vicious curse was cast.
Yes, why do it in such a roundabout way? If the gods wield power beyond mortal comprehension,
Could it be Queen
why
Seralith
resort to something
wanted
as
to...
as a curse? This reeks of deception.
Could it be that Queen Seralith literally wanted to basically kind of start a Cold War? And then she wanted all of these materials and all of this stuff even before all that was going on in Salforan. And then Misarte was like, yo, stop that. And then Queen Seralith was like, nah, Misarte, we're protecting our people. And then Misarte is like, no, I'll protect you. And then Queen Seralith is like, you're not anything to protect us. And then that's when Misarte banished her.
Indris, I have a task for you.
What are you scheming?
It reminds me of that ad. I have a challenge for all of you.
This matter demands immediate attention. You need to personally venture into the Dark Forest and uncover the truth.
I just feel like that would take a really long time, no?
The curse was lifted from you, and you alone may walk the surface world.
True.
This makes your
That's kind of sad. Typically, to teach a lesson or fuel a source. Right? Right, Dime? I don't know. It's because of Queen Seralith's wording that has me interested. Because I would believe you if it was like to teach a lesson, although it doesn't feel like Misarte. It really doesn't. But I could understand that if it was like literally any other situation, but Queen Seralith literally believes that she was punished unjustly for trying to protect her home. I'll tag along. I'll introduce him to a few friends.
Yes, your help would be invaluable, Magister. This matter concerns the survival of our people, and I'll be in your debt once again.
Well, your debts are no concern of mine. You make sure to settle your own affairs. Like
Ravion's like, you're on your own. I'm not gonna help you.
I'll leave the safety of Salthorin in your hands.
Yes, understood. It's time for you to be off.
How do we get to the Dark Forest, Magister? I have an idea. Let's ask Evie for a ship to borrow. But we will have to board that ship. we'll have to board that ship next week, because we got places to be. It is almost time. It's almost time to duel. Just kidding. But yes, we will be raiding out very shortly, literally in like 30 seconds. But yes. Oh, and one more time, I just want to, because I know not everybody was here from the very beginning. Finally, it's about time, Ravion, to the Dark Forest. Yay! We'll be there next time. I hope we see Lorson again. I know it's very unlikely, but I want to see Lorson again. So remember everyone. Okay, let me see if I can just grab the same Twitter link from before. Remember the giveaway that's happening. So remember, if you want the gift box with the box itself, a banknote, Pandora's tumbler, and this pop-up book, remember to drop your UID and I think your favorite seasonal memory on the Twitter post so that you can be entered to win it. I know I entered. I really hope I win. I hope I win! But it seems like multiple people will win, so I really do encourage everybody to do it. And who knows, maybe you'll win and get a cute little book. It's happening in multiple regions, so if you live in another region, look on that version of Twitter. Like if you live in Korea, look at the Korean AFK Journey page. And there is one. So yes, thank you so much for coming, everyone. Have a good night or morning. See you guys next time. Stay sweet. Bye! Wow, we ended right.